In world headlines, Australian Prime Minister Tony Abbott says he is very confident that signals picked up by the crew looking for MH370 are indeed from the aircraft's black box. He made his comments while on a state visit to China, the country with the largest number of citizens on the missing plane.
We are confident that we know the position of the black box flight recorder to within some kilometres.
Welcome to China.
In fact, China's Xinhua news agency says Mr. Abbott further narrowed that down to a 1-kilometre radius. But he reserved further details for his meeting with President Xi Jinping. While a series of signals picked up in the past week has helped searchers close in on the black box, initial analysis shows that a fifth signal, which was picked up by a sonar buoy yesterday, is unlikely to have come from the missing flight. Mr. Abbott was careful not to raise hopes over his comments.
But confidence in the approximate position of the black box is not the same as recovering wreckage from almost 4.5 kilometres beneath the sea, or finally determining all that happened on that flight.
There may be an international team searching for MH370's cockpit voice recorder and flight data recorder, but Malaysian police want to be in charge of examining the black boxes once they are found. This, even though they admit that they don't have the expertise to analyse the data.
Of course, we want to know what transpired in the last minutes before the flight lost contact. But of course, we don't have the expert to open up the black box and to analyze what are the contents of the data, the voice data and the flight data.
The police chief argued that the police need to lead the investigation in order for them to get to the bottom of this unprecedented aviation mystery. So far, they have recorded statements from all relevant parties, including the food caterers, as well as the supplier of tons of mangosteens that were reportedly in MH370's cargo hold.
As at yesterday evening, we have recorded more than 205 statements, and there are more statements to be recorded.
Now, while the police have promised to leave no stone unturned, the Malaysian government has been accused of mishandling the crisis, especially by families of Chinese passengers who account for 2/3 of those on board. Now, with the Chinese public's anger towards Malaysia growing, Beijing has decided to delay the sending of 2 pandas to Malaysia. Fuwa and Feng Yi were scheduled to arrive next week on a 10-year loan to mark 40 years of bilateral relations. The Chinese embassy in Malaysia said that the decision was out of respect to family members of victims of MH370. Melissa Go, Channel News Asia, Kuala Lumpur.